Kings are switching the screen. Obviously, Harrison Barnes needs to get underneath Terrence Mann, the screener, on the switch. But if you're Kevin Huerter, I'm in a defensive stance. My feet are set. I'm showing my hands. I'm ready to guard. So Harrison Barnes is switching over the top of the screen. See, if he's underneath, now Kevin Huerter has help in the middle of the floor. But Harrison Barnes is switching over the top, and Kevin Huerter is not showing his hands. He's not ready to guard. He's got his hands on Kawhi Leonard gambling, so that's going to easily let him turn the corner and go baseline, and now this is going to collapse the defense, and you're done. Harrison Barnes, can't obviously guard like this. Obviously, I have to have my back to the baseline and be underneath Paul George. I'm seeing ball, I'm seeing man. In this case, you have no chance. This down screen, I got to be chasing over the top. By the way, where's Sabonis to get up and show? But Harrison Barnes got to be chasing over the top. You were defending however the way you were defending, and so now you're forced to go up the gut. And see, this is why Mike Brown's been fired 50 times and has never won anything and won't win with the Kings. All right? You got to ice this screen here. All right? So now I'm keeping Kawhi Leonard to the sideline. Sabonis is getting over. We're keeping him to the sideline, so now I can have backside help. Keegan Murray's right there in backside help. Look at this. Look at this garbage. This is trash. This is disrespectful to the game of basketball. Ball screen, you run drop, Kawhi Leonard just wide open. Right off the ball screen. That's it. Wow. Got to feel bad for the players. Mike Brown is such a disaster as a basketball coach. Look at this. Easy hedge. You push Kawhi Leonard out. There's no place for Daniel Theis to roll to. What do the Kings do? Let's just give Kawhi Leonard an open three. Good ball screen defense. Nice job, Mike Brown. I wonder why you've been fired 100 times. What is De'Aaron Fox doing? You're guarding Kawhi Leonard in the middle of the floor. Keegan Murray's taking Russell Westbrook here. What is De'Aaron Fox doing? What? Look at how many people are open because you run this stupid drop coverage, okay? This screen, I'm going to have to switch. JaVale McGee can take James Harden. Malik Monk is right there in the gaps waiting to help. So you're going to force him to the middle of the floor where you have help. De'Aaron Fox is going to get low. He's going to battle Daniel Theis. If you have to, Trey Lyles can scram switch out on the strong side block, and De'Aaron Fox can go to the weak side corner here. But you run this garbage drop coverage. This is Mike Brown is awful. So look at this. Daniel Theis's roll is wide open. Russell Westbrook cutting on the baseline is wide open. It's disgraceful. Sasha Vezenkov does this like 30 times this game. Could you please just guard? When James Harden comes off the screen, you'll defend the screen. I mean, this is going to happen about, look at this. You're going out trying to get over the top of the screen early. So James Harden will just refuse it and go right to the rim. This is the next possession. Literal, and again, the Kings are poorly coached. Mike Brown's terrible, so this kind of stuff happens. But Sasha Vezenkov just switched on to James Harden. Why can't you just slide? Look at this. Just get in a defensive stance. Be ready to slide your feet. What is Vezenkov doing? Where are you going? What are you doing? So now Harden comes off the screen. By the way, this obviously needs to be a switch now, and the Kings aren't going to do that either. I mean, it's a circus. It's a clown car. This is the absolute disaster of what Mike Brown is as a basketball coach. This is a down screen. You can't just pick and choose which screens you defend, okay? I got to do something here. Davion Mitchell can switch onto Kawhi Leonard right here. Trey Lyles is fine on James Harden. Very switchable screen. So that's what I would do. But you got to do something. Like Trey Lyles gets screened here. There's no defense for this. So now Kawhi Leonard's coming off a handoff. You have no chance of covering the. Now Zubac can just slip the screen, and there's nothing you can do about it. Sabonis can't stay with Kawhi Leonard because Zubac's going to the rim. I feel bad for Keegan Murray. I really do. You're coached by such a disaster in Mike Brown. An epic failure as a basketball coach. Fired everywhere. I have to hedge and keep Kawhi Leonard out of the paint. There's backside help right there for Zubac's roll. We're pushing Kawhi Leonard out. Look at this. You run drop coverage. So you're just giving Kawhi Leonard the lane. How's Keegan Murray supposed to defend one-on-one like this? Again, I just feel bad for him. It's terrible coaching. Kevin Huerter, you cannot backpedal and transition on Norman Powell. Get up, guard, slide your feet. If you need help, Sabonis is right there in the middle of the floor so I can get up and force Norman Powell to the middle of the floor. I mean, you just backpedal into oblivion. Pull up three. James Harden's going one-on-one with Keegan Murray. Could Malik Monk and De'Aaron Fox just kind of see both the ball and their man? Like, your head's supposed to be on a swivel. You're supposed to be seeing both at all times. Both of them are just staring at the ball. So Paul George is going to relocate at the top of the key and catch and shoot three. So if you're not switching a ball screen, you have to have backside help. It's not optional, okay? So if you're Sabonis, get up here, please. Up. See, if I hedge this screen here, okay, and push Kawhi Leonard out, now Kevin Huerter can get in backside help because we're pushing Kawhi Leonard out. Instead, you run drop coverage. So now Kawhi Leonard's in the lane. So how's Harrison Barnes supposed to get over here in backside help? That skip pass is way too easy to make in the corner right here. So you just end up with this then. This is just what a Mike Brown coach team does. He is a disaster. How is he still in basketball? This is a down screen. Keegan Murray's got to get attached, okay? I'm either switching or I'm going to show so that Norman Powell can't curl right off this screen. You do nothing. You don't defend the down screen. So Norman Powell curls. How in the Kevin Huerter, look at the space. You have no chance of covering this handoff now. You can't just pick which screens you defend and don't. This is on Kevin Huerter. Norman Powell's about to come off of what is it going to be a fake dribble handoff, okay? So first of all, if I'm Kevin Huerter, as Norman Powell's lifting, I got to stay with him. Now, De'Aaron Fox should be taking a step back to let Kevin Huerter through, but if he doesn't do that, Kevin Huerter can't just stand. I still got to get over the top. I mean, look, what is Kevin Huerter doing? Like, you just stop here. Look at this. You just screen your own man right here. Literally, Huerter just screened his own man. Just drives me insane. What is Vezenkov doing? Why am I giving up the baseline? There's no help baseline. Trey Lyles has come all the way down to help. Why am I not forcing Russell Westbrook right into that help? You're giving up baseline. What did you think was going to happen here? I don't know what Davion Mitchell's doing right here. He's giving Russell Westbrook this angle. This has to be Sasha Vezenkov's help. It has to be. Russell Westbrook's coming this way. Davion Mitchell's giving this angle to him. Okay? So if Vezenkov's feet are set, he can stunt, he can recover. You're not giving up an open catch and shoot three. This is the shell drill in a game. All right? So either Vezenkov's there or he's not. And you chose to not be. So now that's going to force late help at the rim, and now literally everyone's open. Russell Westbrook's open for a layup. Daniel Tice is open for a drop-off and a dunk. And Kawhi Leonard is also going to be open for three. That's all because Vezenkov just wouldn't get in the gaps.